My name is Wisanu.
And you're from Thailand?
I'm from Thailand, yes.
And how long you been in England?
9 years.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
How do you like the weather?
The weather is okay. For the weather is not so hot like
so
Thailand. Yeah.
And then Aggasena, can you let us have your name as well?
Yeah, my name is Aggasena Lengtai, and I too from Thailand.
And how long you been here?
For me, 7 years.
Okay. So, how long have you been monks?
35 years.
35 years?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
So what age were you when you became a monk?
15.
15, really?
Yes.
So what made you decide to become a monk?
I would like to study in Buddhism, and then I become a novice, and then become a monk. Yeah.
Because a lot of Thai people become monks for a short time.
Yes.
But you became a monk for a long time.
Yes.
Why did you become a monk for so long?
Because I would like to learn more and more.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about you? So how long, what age were you when you became a monk?
Maybe about 13 or 14, something like that. In our hometown, in the north of Thailand, we have a culture of a novice ordination. So when a boy used to be a novice during the summertime, yeah, and from that time, in the beginning you started like a traditional, but when you got into the novice life, maybe you feel happy or you got friends and you want to study in the field of Buddhism, so that is you continue to become novice like that. Yeah. In my case, that's.
And how long have you been a monk?
Since including with the novice life, maybe more than 20 years.
Also a long time.
Yeah, that's right.
So were you in the same temple in Thailand?
Not the same.
Not the
Different
same.
temple. Yeah.
But you came here to the same temple.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how does it work? Because if you have different temples, are they connected? Is that why you were able to come to the same temple in London?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
They're all part of the same network of temples? Or are all the temples in Thailand one group? Are they all connected?
In administration,
Yeah.
it's connected, but each temple has its own freedom in administration in the temple. But because all the monks and novices in Thailand, we hold the same vinaya, so the same rule. So it's not any difficulty from different temples to come to stay together, because you know all the rules of the monks are the same. Yeah.
So how did you manage to come to London? Did somebody invite you?
Yes. Yes.
Was it a temple here that
Yeah.
invited you?
Yeah.
And how long has this temple been going?
9 years. Oh no, sorry. 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were here from the beginning? Almost.
After 1 year.
After 1 year.
Yeah.
And you've been here for?
After 3 years, I think, because the temple has set up in 2004, I arrived here in 2007. Yeah.
So tell me about Thai people in this country and Thai people in Thailand. How do they continue to keep their practice when they are in this country? What's the difference?
I think as long as the religious practice concerned, it's not so different. Because in Thailand, people also do some merit, offering food to monks or come to the temple to make a chanting. or to meditation. These all are the same with Thailand. But the difference is not we monks here, we cannot go for alms long or bindabat in Thailand because in this country, and we do not have our Thai community is living at the same place. So most people bring food to offer monk at the temple, but for the religious work or any activities, it's all the same in Thailand.
Because a lot of devotees come like every day, don't they?
Yes, almost every day. But more people come on Saturday and Sunday.
Because of work.
That's right.
Is that the same in Thailand?
No, in Thailand we have the Uposatha day or Uposatha, or it's basically full moon day or something. That is 4 days a month. There's one pra in Thailand. So more people come to the temple on one pra. Yeah.
And tell us about what it was like to be a novice. Was it very difficult when you first became a novice?
In my case, not difficult. Yeah, when you are happy to become whatever, anything, if you are happy or you satisfied with yourself, yes, right. Because in Buddhism, as becoming a novice or becoming a monk is not something compulsory. It's your choice. So as long as you're happy, you can become monk. And if you don't happy with it, you can live the monk's life. So if you enjoy it and you satisfy with your life, so no problem. Yeah.
The same with you?
Yeah, the same.
Because I'm looking at this temple here, and there's a lot of images, and I was just wondering if you don't mind explaining to us what are all these images,
yes,
and how people can use it.
Yeah.
So shall we? Do you want to just? Shall we just go around them, or you want to tell us from here? Because maybe what you need to do is handheld. Yeah.
Okay, I can go around because we have the birthday Buddha here.
Okay.
This hall we work as a main hall in Thailand in Uposatha or in the ordination hall. In every ordination hall we have the main Buddha. We call in Thai is a Papatan. Is the main Buddha, and usually the biggest one and the most decorative one of the altar. We can say like that. The Buddha we have different style. This style we call Lompo Sothon. That's the replica one from Thailand. In Thailand we have Wat Lompo Sothon. This is the very famous one. Yeah.
So tell us about the candles. How long do they last for the candles?
In Thailand actually we did light a candle to offer the Buddha during our morning and evening chanting. But here it is not convenient to light candle, but we use as a sign to offering the Buddha, especially the offering light. There's the candle and offering the flower or incense, something like that. That's to the Buddha. That is the tradition is doing in Thailand. And
what does that say?
There's we call it kata, or is the verse to recite when you pay respect or you pay homage to the Buddha. And in Thailand we have different Buddha with different verses. So you can recite this the Buddha for Lompo Sothon.
Okay. And what about these? What do these say?
This is the Dalapat. Dalapat is some kind of fan just to use when you're doing the ceremony. It's very here when you do giving the 5 precepts. When lay people come to request the 5 precepts, and the monk uses for giving the 5 precepts.
And all these, what are these?
This is a small gift for devotees who come here. This is we call birthday Buddha. It's a small one for each day, like you born on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. It's different style, or we call this different mudra. There's the position of the Buddha. It's to give according to the birthday.
And what about that bird below?
Oh, this is for decoration. Yeah, nothing special.
Okay. And tell us about this picture here.
There's the Buddha picture. In the main hall, we also have in Thailand, we have the painting on the wall, but here we only use the picture.
So you can explain to us about the Bodhi tree. You call it the Bodhi, is it? Tree? The tree?
Yeah, Bodhi tree. Yeah, this is a style we call Samadhi or Samadhi style. Yeah, Dhyana or something like that, I think so. There is the Buddha got enlightenment to represent when he got enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. Yeah.
And why is he sitting on a lotus?
Lotus, I think lotus is another flower that we mention a lot in Buddhism, and it's regarded as a highly respect or very pure of the flowers, because in Buddhist we have some like a flower growing in the water and come up above to the same level of the water and above the water. There's represent the different kinds of people. Something you can teach, can understand the Buddha's teaching. Some people have to take time to understand it. Some kinds of people can understand quickly, like the different kinds of lotus. So we use the lotus a lot in Buddhism.
Okay, and what about different stages of reincarnation? What do you use to represent maybe the different stages of reincarnation?
We don't have that much intel about the Buddhism, about the reincarnation or something like that. Mostly we pay only respect to the Buddha, the Lord Buddha, Sakyamuni Buddha, and the historical Buddha. And a bit different with other traditions, but they have different kinds of Buddha as well.
So explain to us, what is this seating area? I mean, it's obviously for the monks.
Yes.
What do you call this?
We call tent. Tent is like a stand. Yeah, so just to use for the monk to do the ceremony and a bit higher. Yeah, that's it.
And tell us about this tree here.
The tree here is not always here. We're going to have a Katina ceremony coming after the end of the rainy retreat. After the rainy retreat, we're going to have a Katina ceremony or rope offering ceremony. So we're raising the fund to build a temple. Yeah, we're going to last until October, only in a short time.
So you're going to be building another temple?
No. Just to keep them, to keep running this temple.
Yes, because I notice you have donation box for
that's
mortgage repayment.
Yeah, that's everything here. Because here we have to, it's not like in Thailand. Thailand we have already a temple already built to come and stay. But here you have to start again and you have to use some money or some to run the temple here.
And now lots and lots of figures here. Mm-hmm. Maybe you can explain to us what all this is for?
This stuff, this rope is for monk requisites, for monk to use. Yeah. And this stuff we call Sankatan. Sankatan is the offering to the Sangha. So here people, usually in Thailand, people buy stuff for use in the temple to offer the monk. But in this country, sometimes people have no time to buy things, so they use this thing to offering to the monk. Yeah.
And what's below them?
You mean?
Yeah.
Is anything that use utility for monks to use in everyday life. Yeah.
I see. So people buy these and like they give a donation to you and they present it to you.
You not buy it, but they just give just to start to offer. But then they can make any donation. It depends on, but not in buying. Just prepare for them to use it to offer. Just to have something to offer.
Okay. And all these, I can't read the Thai. What does this mean?
This tell the position of the Yeah, the position or the mudra of the each Buddha, and we have also a short verse to offering to the Buddha. So we have here, we call birthday Buddha. Each Buddha represent different style of the Buddha.
Birthday Buddhas.
Yeah, we call birthday Buddhas. When birthday Buddhas, because we have Sunday, Monday, or something like this. So if you are Sunday born, you're going to offer to the Buddha and you recite the verse here. Yeah. But if you look carefully, we have 8. 7 days, but we have 8 because in Wednesday, in Buddhism, we divided the Wednesday into day and night. This is the Wednesday in daytime, this is the Wednesday in nighttime. But other days are normal.
Well, why do you do that in Wednesday?
Just only for this is a tradition, it's not in the Buddha's teaching.
Okay.
It's a tradition, but we call Rahu. I'm not sure whether you understand that when you have a moon eclipse or something like this, the Rahu, so that we have another one for the Wednesday.
And can you explain the different Buddhas there for us?
Usually people also offer the Buddha statue to the temple, and all these Buddha will offer to the temple. So,
But they're different Buddhas, huh?
yeah, different Buddha. As long as it is a Buddha image, we also accept it and offer make offerings here.
Do they have names, these different Buddhas?
The sometimes is on the birthday Buddha. If you are Wednesday born, you also like to offer the Buddha in your style. Some are wood, some are marble or something.
Some
Yeah.
Oh, alabaster maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And this is this made with gold or?
There's brass, but
Brass.
decorated with crystal. This is from the temple in Thailand, Wat Tha Sung is a famous temple, and this is the replica of the main Buddha in their ordination hall. Yeah, just on a special one.
Now this one looks like a Chinese Buddha.
Yeah, that's Chinese Buddha.
It's a Chinese Buddha.
Yeah. Because we also have Chinese Buddhist country temple.
Okay.
They also brought the Buddhas to offer here.
Is that the Mahayana?
Yes,
style?
I think this is Mahayana style.
Yes.
If you see this, like a Thai style.
Yeah.
Actually, this is like a Indian style. Or this is a Thai style, but this one is Sri Lanka style.
Sri Lanka style. Okay. And I notice you have some Chinese words here.
Sorry, I can't read it. Maybe I make you happy or something like this.
More good luck.
More good luck and happy.
So, where did that come from?
To be honest, I don't remember. But usually people bring things to offer to temple time to time. Yeah? They decorate it over here, and you find space to put it.
And can you explain to us all these vessels, what they might be used for?
This is used when you offer things to the monk. You place the sankatan on it and you offer it with. In Buddhism, when you give something to monk, we give some with respect and make it look good or beautiful. Yeah, to offer to the monk. This is the same. This is the Thai style. This is used in Thailand. Yeah, this is used, but this is used in Laos. Yeah, this Lao devotee come to offer it. Yeah. It's made of some kind of silver or something like that. Yeah.
So do you have devotees from Laos as well?
Yes, yeah. We have different Buddhist community like Thai, mainly Thai because here is a Thai temple. And we have Laos, we have some Burmese, we have some Bangladeshi and Sri Lankan. Really?
Bangladeshi.
Chittagong.
Tell us about the books.
The book is we call Tripitaka or the three baskets. It's the collection of the Buddha's teaching. Now we have 3 baskets. The first is the Vinaya, the rules for monk, and second one is the Sutta, the dialogues or just short passages and for teaching. And the last one is Abhidhamma, is the theoretical teaching of the Buddha. for on the above two stuff is in Thai. The last is in English.
English.
Published by the Text Society.
And people come and read it?
Usually people do not read directly from the book, but when we do some research or we want to look for reference, you use the book from here. But usually we have the more easier understanding, that we have different kinds of books as well.
And what about this poster here? What is this here?
Yeah, this is the poem, written by Wisanu. He's written the poem about the Dharma or about the teaching of the Buddha.
He wrote it?
Yeah, he wrote it.
Okay. And what does it say? Is it in Thai or in Sanskrit?
In Thai. So my Chivit is the goal of your life. The ultimate goal of life.
Okay. What is the ultimate goal of life?
In Buddhism, ultimate goal is the nirvana or nibbana in Pali.
Mm-hmm.
That's the highest or ultimate goal of Buddhism.
Okay. Thank you. So is there anything, did I leave out anything? What about over here?
I like to introduce you here. This is our poster for Katina ceremony. That's coming October. Everyone are welcome to join us on Sunday, October, at the hall.
Yes. October the 12th, yes.
October the 12th on Sunday.
Yes.
This is the biggest ceremony for our monks here.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. And here we have also different Buddhas here.
This again, the Buddhas that offer to the temple. And here is the chanting books for monks to use every day in the morning and evening. And on Saturday we also have some devotees come and do chanting here every Saturday.
And you chant in Thai or in Sanskrit?
In Pali.
In Pali?
Yeah, Pali.
Of course, because there's...
yes, the Theravada use the Pali language.
Okay. And do you understand Pali?
Yes, but Pali is the language not speak, but you just the record of scripture just to translate into Thai or something.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work.
So, thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.
And,